Hey, I am all about helping people make extra income, whether that be through side hustles, investments, crypto, whatever the case might be. I want to highlight I'd call it a side hustle, but it's really a skill set that could potentially make you money. And I want you to not just think, oh, this isn't for me. This is something I want you to really think about. Again, if you've been looking for, hey, how can I make a little bit of extra money? This is a possibility. And when we talk about training, people immediately think about training courses and, it's going to be $2,000 to train. It's going to be $4,000. It's going to be $100 a month. That's not the case with this. This is a $1 4-day challenge that by the end of it, you will know enough to have a skill set for a potential income stream. And this skill set that I'm talking about is trading, whether it be crypto, Forex, the NASDAQ, stocks, whatever the case might be. Trading, if you know what you're doing, can be a very profitable side hustle. And again, it works great for a lot of people because it's completely flexible on the timing, how much time you put in, what time of the day you do it, and can do it from home. So if you're willing to put in a little bit of work, this could be your income stream. So what exactly is trading? And we're implementing a marker board. I stole this from my kids from their homeschool. So if my wife comes in angry, I'm gonna have to give it back. Let me know in the comments, do you like a whiteboard? But essentially all trading is buying things and then selling things at a higher price. So you can trade a lot of things. You can trade stocks, you can trade Forex, you can trade crypto, you can trade indices, you can trade commodities. It's really up to you what you're interested in, what your risk tolerance is, things like that. So stocks are pretty simple. You might not be able to read my handwriting. That's why I do mostly typing. But you have stocks. And the idea behind stocks is you buy, we'll say Tesla, T-S-L-A, right? That's the Tesla stock. But you buy it when it's here, and then over time it's doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this, and then when it's up here, you sell. And then the margin between here and here is the money that you make. Forex is when you're trading one currency against another currency. So let's say you have the US dollar and you have the euro. These have an exchange rate between the two that goes up and down over time. Some days the dollar's worth more, some days the euro's worth more. Over time, this is a market. The USD to euro is going to be a chart that looks like this. You also have commodities and indices. So commodities would be like gold. Again, gold compared to the US dollar is going to be a chart that looks something like this. You also have indices like the NASDAQ, and that's basically a collection of stocks. So individual stocks can be a little volatile. If you look at the price, we'll just talk about Tesla. But some days it's up quite a bit, then the next day it might be down. It might have a big crash because Elon tweets something that people don't like. Then Elon tweets something that they do like. Then the election happens. Then people get over the election, and the chart can be pretty drastic when you do individual stocks. But this does open you up to a lot of short-term potential profit. If you can know what you're doing and buy here and sell here, this might just be a one-day swing. You can make some money. Forex usually tends to be a little stabler, like your chart, USD and Euro, there's not really big, huge crashes and ups and downs. It's pretty steady, day by day, it might look something like this. So Forex doesn't usually work well as a long-term strategy because there's just not enough movement. But again, on a day-to-day basis, if you kind of know what you're doing, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, you can make a lot of money in Forex. Forex is the most traded market that there is. Now, index funds like the NASDAQ, these are a collection of stocks. So Tesla, might be pretty volatile in and of itself. Apple might be fairly volatile in and of itself. But with the NASDAQ, you're combining a whole bunch of different stocks all together. So it's kind of like built-in diversification. So what you end up with in indices like the NASDAQ is you end up with, over time, it just kind of trends up like this. So, if you're going to hold something for a long time that you want to be safe, then holding an index fund is the way to go. In fact, most people who are just getting into investing, the first thing I tell them is just invest in an index fund. Invest here, wait, over time, you'll be up there. So these index funds, a lot of times, especially when you're new, are the best place to get started because it's just a lot more stable. You don't have to watch what Elon tweets to know if you should buy or sell. Now, crypto is a whole different ballgame. Now, if you're doing a solid blue chip crypto, like we'll say Bitcoin, it's going to function fairly similar to a stock with maybe a little bit extra volatility. You might go from 60K to 80K down to 15K up to 40K. But when you're looking at altcoins, like the crazy coins we bring on the channel sometimes, you might have some huge volatility. You might have 1,000x, and then you might have a negative 1,000x. So especially if you're a beginner, trading crypto, and especially trading these altcoins, is just too risky. It's too hard to predict what's gonna happen. So usually you wanna start with index funds or Forex or something like that if you're gonna trade. So how do you be a profitable trader? What is the skill set that you need to learn? Well, most people do. If you're thinking about Tesla stock or something, again, I'll just draw, this isn't an exact Tesla chart. Okay, I'm just making it up, but this is kind of similar to what it's gonna look like. Well, what a lot of people do when they first start trading is they just kind of go with their gut. They go with just, oh, I think Tesla's undervalued. And sometimes they guess right. Maybe you guessed here, oh, Tesla's gonna go up. And then it did. And then you sell and you think you're a genius because, hey, I bought and I sold. I think I'm a really good trader. A lot of times you see Tesla, you'll see stocks go up and you'll think, oh, it's probably gonna go higher. You don't sell and then it ends up lower than where you bought it from. Then you think, oh, I'm a terrible trader. But what traders who know what they're doing do is they look at the technical analysis. So they look at kind of some key points where do people like to buy, where do people like to sell? So again, this is just an example chart. I'll redraw it here. You can go do this on a real chart. You can see it all over the place. But again, the Tesla chart might look something like this. And what you can do is looking at the chart, you can learn a few things. The one thing you can learn is you can kind of see areas of support and areas of resistance. So areas of support, that means when the stock gets to this certain point, people tend to buy it. They think, oh, it's cheap, I need to buy it. So like looking at this chart right off the bat, you can see, oh, okay, this is kind of an area of support. Whenever the stock gets down to this line here, people think, oh, it's undervalued, and they buy. So when you get good at technical analysis, you can look at a chart and you can kind of see, oh, the price is down here, the price is down here, the price is down here. I should probably buy. Chances are that's an area of support. Chances are it's going to bounce up from there. In the same way, you can look at areas of resistance. So again, here, I drew this chart so it has nice areas of resistance. But you can see, oh, when it gets up here, people think the stock is overvalued, and a lot of times they sell. So again, as a good trader, you can see, oh, the stock is up here. I shouldn't wait for it to go up higher. I should take my profit and sell because chances are it's going to go back down. This is a big part of what training to be a good trader is learning to look at the charts, finding areas of support, areas of resistance, and that helps you make decisions. Let's give a round of applause for the marker board. Again, comment if you like marker boards. I will bring them more often. So learning to read the charts, huge part of trading. Another thing is managing your emotions. So a lot of times the reason people get into trouble with trading, why they're not successful traders, is because they get emotional about it. They buy something, they don't really have a plan in place. They go, oh, I'll sell it when I feel like selling it. That's a recipe for losing money in trading. So you can go out and try trading on your own. Totally fine. There's a lot of resources out there you can learn, but I have been getting a ton of good feedback about Mike and Troy's trading program. There's a ton of people from my community that have joined this program, and I've got nothing but great reviews. In fact, one of the things I love most about Mike's program is that Troy, who helps him lead it now, was one of his original students. So Mike wanted to be a professional trader. He went and bought all the courses. He trial and errored for years and years and years and years, which again is the path you could take, or you could learn from Mike. And he'll help educate you. He'll help show you, hey, how do you see areas of support, areas of resistance? He'll also put a program into place for you so that you're not just relying on your emotions. When should I buy? When should I sell? But you actually have, it's basically an algorithm for you to not have to use your emotions at all. It's just a plan that, okay, if it's this, I do this. If it's this, I do this. It takes a lot of you out of the decision-making process, which is really important for good trading. You also have a big community of other people, a lot of them who are brand new traders. I guarantee you there are people in the group who know less about trading than you do. You're going to be the pro, but it's great to have that support. You don't have to do it solo. You also can start trading with fake money. So again, if you want to jump in and just start putting your own money and see how it goes, that's totally fine. But what I recommend, what Mike recommends, is you start with a fake money account. So you can get a trading account. You can say, oh, I have $100,000 in here. It's fake money. You can do trading with it. And you can go for as long as you feel like you need to. Some people, I was talking to a guy the other day who For 2 years, he only did play money until he got to the point where he was confident. He was making 10% or so a month. And he did that long enough where he said, you know what? I'm ready to switch this to real money. And I love that kind of no risk way of starting while you're learning. You don't want to be experimenting with real money. And Mike, who's a very profitable trader, he shares all of his trades. He shares them live. So you can go on and watch him as he looks at the chart. He puts his plan into place and he says, okay, everyone, I am buying this right now. And he has a very good track record. In fact, if all you did was just copy him, you didn't learn anything, you'd probably make quite a bit of money. But learning it for yourself, so valuable. It's a skill set that you can take with you going forward. But my absolute favorite part of this program, this 4-day challenge that he has set up. Again, I have people approach me all the time about different programs, challenges, whatever. And most of them are, oh, this is $5,000. We've had some $25,000, $35,000. And then I always get these comments, oh, I can't afford that. And I totally get that. Honestly, I can't either, unless Bitcoin pumps up a little bit. But this 4-day challenge that Mike has is $1. $1 for you to dip your toe in and get started with trading as a new income stream for you. And I will make you a deal. If you do the challenge for $1, you decide you don't like it or it wasn't helpful, give me your crypto address. I will send you 2 USDC back. So you have the opportunity to double your money. 100% return. You can't beat that. There's gas fees, so it might be like $1.80 that you get back. So I would like every single person watching to sign up for the challenge. Okay, I'm not saying you have to be a professional trader, but at least do this 4-day challenge to learn what it's like to be a trader, to see, hey, is this something that I can do? Again, I get tons of emails, hundreds of emails a week with people saying, what's a good income stream for me to try? What's a good side hustle for me to try? This is, okay? Mike will walk you step by step through it. And I think this is something that everyone should at least try. It's $1 and you get $2 back if you don't like it. So I'm going to leave a link to this to sign up for the challenge. The challenge is in Skool. So when you click the link down here, it'll take you to the Skool group. 141 people in this challenge group already. Would love for my community to just jump in there and learn, if nothing else. So hope to see you guys in the challenge. Again, remember, everything I do is to glorify Jesus Christ. So I'm not looking to make more money. I'm not looking for you to make more money so that you can go buy a yacht. Okay. I mean, if you want to, that's totally up to you. But I believe you will be most fulfilled. Jesus says it makes you happier to give than to receive. And so my goal with my money, and I pray it's the goal for you with your money, because I want you to have joy. And I know you just buying things for yourself, it seems like it'll bring joy. It won't. Okay. Trust me. But I know there are people in your life, your family, other people in need that could use money. And so I'm hoping that this is a way for you to make some extra money to help those people. So, and also if you're interested, I have my app program, loving it. We have 41 people in there right now and I'm having a blast. Basically, you come up with an app idea, my team builds it. We put it together into an iPhone app, and you're welcome to. I'll leave a link to this as well, but you can just submit your app idea, no charge or anything, and I will tell you my thoughts on it. Hey, I think this could be an app that makes $1,500 a month. Some of the apps in the program, I'm like, hey, this is going to be easy to build, but it's probably going to max out at like $400 a month that it brings in. And people are okay with that. $400 a month. I mean, that's a game changer. Then we do have some apps where it's like, hey, I think this has potential to be a $30K a month, $40K a month app. So just go ahead and you can submit your app idea. I will take a look at it. Thank you guys so much. Leave a comment if you like the whiteboard. Leave a comment if you like Mike's trading program. Would love to hear from people that are in it. Appreciate you guys. God bless you all and have a great rest of your day.